Speak English little. My name is Valeriy Oslavsyki. I live in Odessa, Ukraine. On the 24th of February, my daughter was woken up by the explosions in Odessa, as well as thousands of other children in Kharkiv, Kiev, Mariupol, and Lviv. And now is a sad week when all Ukrainian children within the day or even the weeks live in the basements. Never again. We either had this slogan from the whole world and from Russia in particular. It's been 11 years since the war in Syria started and 19 days since the war in Ukraine did. They are wars directed to total extermination. Different continents, different nations, but the aim is the same: to eradicate everything and everyone who disobey Putin. Syria 2011. Russia supports the criminal rule of Bashar al-Assad. Ukraine 2014. Russia can keep Yanukovych's dictatorship, steals Crimea, and starts what they did in Syria in some places of Ukraine. The following years, Russia fully intervened in Syria, practicing warfare against civilians, and this warfare is being undertaken on my land at the moment. Shelling of hospitals, using of cluster munitions and phosphorus bombs, firings of populated areas and of green corridors, destruction of spiritual sites. Trust me, the mosques of Aleppo matter to Syrians as much as the churches of Zhytomyr and Kharkiv matter to us. And the girl, dead in her mother's arms in Damascus, suffered the same as the one that died of dehydration under the ruins in Mariupol. The only difference is that her mother had died a few days before. Bakar is Sarokip and bread factory in Makariv. Probably in the view of Putin, those objects were dangerous to Russia. Putin thinks that he can rule the world and decide who lives and who dies at his own discretion. Russian draftsman of world map tries to go down in history on my land. 11 years ago he was given an opportunity to practice because the sky was not closed. Nowadays he is flexing his muscles and baring his fangs in front of Ukrainians, and the sky is open again. But this time it is the sky over Europe. Don't maintain the illusions. Putin will never be sated. Ukraine is the door after which he will break into your home. You decide whether this door would be armed. The world watched and condemned crimes against humanity in Syria. The world watches and condemns crimes against humanity in Ukraine, and only armed force of Ukraine, together with the whole nation, sent orcs of the evil empire to hell. We have enough willpool to that. We have enough willpool so that you don't have to get your hands dirty. Ukrainians are not strangers to fight vermin on their land until victory. Nevertheless, gentlemen, give us a chance to finish with the new fascist plague. Close the sky, please. Some words about situation in Odessa. Nowadays, the Council of Odessa and all the citizens of the city take all possible actions to support Nikolaev and other cities which are in the line of fire. We supply them with vital food and medicine, and at the same time, our volunteers evacuate the wounded peoples as well as civilians to safer places. 3 Imagine hospitals are in charge of assistance to the civilian population, and the military hospital work to the military needs. Due to military activities, scheduled hospitalization has been suspended. Taking into account that the area of the region is more than 700 square kilometers, all regional hospitals are ready to assist, as well as they are also focused on helping people from the very beginning when the active phase is already there. While the heroic Mykolaiv region allows us to gain time, we found the regional humanitarian center, the aim of which is to store food and medicine supply enough for at least a month. I record this video during the curfew, and I hope to sleep at last time hours before the sounds of the first air warning wakes me and my family up to go to basement. And from all my heart, from all my soul, I wish you never had such experience.